Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well today. So I did film this video once already, but then somehow managed to delete it off my memory card, so I'm a little upset about it, but I am going to refilm this video because I really want to share what I bought from the charity shop with you all. So yeah, I got quite the pile of stuff here, and I'm just going to talk you through each one, and just show you, because I always find this kind of video really interesting. And yeah, it's kind of like, I've seen around on YouTube, people call them haulternatives, so it's like a haul, but it's kind of like an alternative way of buying things. So I bought everything that I'm going to share with you today from local UK charity shops. So the main ones I went to were the British Heart Foundation and Barnardos. I did go to another one, I can't remember what the name of it was though, so I'll leave that in the link below anyway. And yeah, I'll show you the piece of clothing and where it was from. Not that it really matters, because you know, like, charity shop haul videos are a little bit different because obviously you can't go out and buy these things yourself, but it just shows you what you can find in charity shops, and I think that's the most important thing. So anyway, so the first thing that I got was this lovely cardigan. It's so fluffy and so lovely, and the label says Atmosphere, which is a Primark brand, and Primark's not really a very good company, but secondhand, you know, you can't go wrong. This has just gone back into the clothing chain, and I'm happy to take it off someone's hands, and I'm really proud that they were responsible enough to give it back to a charity shop, so that's awesome. And I think that is one of the most important things, that maybe they did buy something from Primark, but they've had the they've had the idea to take it to a charity shop once they're done. So, you know, they're on their own journey as well, which is super awesome. And that's one of the reasons I love charity shops, because it connects us all back to the consumer cycle. So yeah, this is such a cozy and fluffy cardigan. So I was looking for a cardigan for the retreat that I'm currently on. So I've scheduled this video and it's gone up while I'm away, so hopefully everything's gone to plan. So if you do leave me any comments in this video, I'll reply to you as soon as I get back from my retreat. But I wanted to kind of keep you all in the loop with my life and the things that I'm interested in while I was away. So yeah, I'm away for 10 days, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, I'll only have a few more days till I'm finished. So hopefully Future K is doing alright in the retreat. Oh god. So yeah, this was something that I was really excited to find, because it's something that I went with the intention of buying. And then I went to a different Barnardos, so the same company but a different location, and I found these awesome things. So I found this, and this wasn't on my list of things to buy, but I mean, it kind of was. It's a shirt, so for when I go to New Zealand and I want to be a little bit more fancy, I thought this was really lovely. I was looking for, I think they call it like plaid design, but I actually really am in love with this design. It's so pretty and floral, and it's kind of girly, but it's in an underrated way. So yeah, I love this, and this was £3, which is insane. And I forgot to say this was £4, so it's ridiculous. So yeah, £3 for this beautiful little thing. And I also went, and I decided to go to the charity shop before I went to a different shop. So I was looking for a microfiber fleece to wear while I'm in New Zealand, and it's a little bit chilly because the one that I had before, it's too big for me now. So yeah, I went to the charity shop first and thought, I wonder if I'll find something, because you know, a lot of elderly people take their clothes to charity shops, and a lot of elderly people wear microfiber fleeces. So yeah, I went, and I could not believe my luck. I had a real good conversation with the cashier about it, and we were just like, it's so cool how sometimes you go in with the intention of buying something and you find exactly what you need, and she really agreed with me on that too. So yeah, I found this absolutely wonderful fleece, and I'm so happy with it. I can't remember how much this was, let me see. So this was £4, and it's a Regatta label, which is a really good outdoor clothing brand, so I'm stoked about this. And the best part is at the bottom it's got these this pulley thing, so you know, if I lose any more weight or if I put on weight, I can stretch it out, and it just means that it's going to be a lot more like longer lasting for me, and it doesn't matter if I go up or down in size, it's going to keep fitting me, which is ace. So yeah, I really love this, and I'm so excited that I found one and I didn't have to pay a lot of money or buy new, which is awesome. So it's always worth going and checking out your local charity shops before you go to the, you know, conventional chains. It just makes it a lot easier. So yeah, then I went to the British Heart Foundation, and I found this gorgeous jumper, and I'm so in love with it. it's the perfect size to wear with leggings, and I got this from, I think this was £5, so it's a little bit more expensive in the British Heart Foundation, but I tend to find that the quality of clothing in there is just as good as Barnardos, because they have like this incentive where they'll pick up your clothes from your home if you don't have time to take them, which I think really helps with, you know, the amount of stock that they do have, because sometimes people wouldn't have the time necessarily to take their clothes to the charity shop, but it means that they can just have them picked up, taken out of the way, they don't have to deal with it, which I think's, you know, a really good incentive for a charity shop to have. But yeah, this was from the men's section, and if you are into your long jumpers, then always check out the men's section because there are some real bargains in there. It's so thick, so like well knitted, it's beautiful. It looks like it's never been worn, to be honest, and I'm in love with it. So yeah, definitely check out the men's section. So usually, like if it's a small to medium jumper, it will fit. This is actually a large jumper, but I wouldn't say that it would fit a large man. But you know, because it's so, it kind of comes in, I'm not doing a very good job here, it kind of bunches in on the ends, and so it, you know, fits around your bum and it just looks really nice. So yeah, always check out the men's section because usually there is some absolute bargains. So that brings me on to kind of the end of the video, which is I went to, I can't remember the name of it, but like I said, I'll leave it in the description below, this other store in the town centre, and it's a store that was really busy. Like I went in and it was absolutely heaving with people, which was a really nice thing to see. And I went to the homeware store because I was like, I'm just gonna have a look around and see what there is to see. And I was really impressed with how much furniture and stuff that there was to buy, you know, secondhand, which I think is ace. And there was wardrobes and TVs and washing machines and everything you could ever need. But I went to the, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like homeware section, and I found these things, and these aren't impulse purchases, these are things that have been on my radar for a while, but I found these tins, which are amazing. I could not believe that I found these. It's something that I've been looking at getting for a while. So they're basically just reusable tins. They're all stainless steel and they do come with plastic lids, but like there's all of the lids, all of these, they look like they've never been used in their life. And it just means that I'll have somewhere to put my food when I put it in the fridge rather than plastic containers, which is awesome, and I'm so happy. And I'm not sure if I will take one of these to New Zealand with me or if they might be a little bit too big or a funny shape, but I was looking for like a stainless steel container basically to put food in while I'm on the go, and these came into my life. And these, all of these, let me show you, all of these, there's 5 for £2 with lids. I was just like, that is ridiculous. So then I found this amazing wooden bowl. It's such it's such great quality, and it's so like well made and awesome. And I've seen a similar thing to this in Asda and it was £15. This was £2. And I could not believe this, so I had to pick this up. I just had to get it because I was just like, that's ridiculous. And you know, I could not believe it. So yeah, you might be wondering, like, if you're going to New Zealand, why are you buying like house things? But one day I will come home and I will be buying a house, and I want that house to be filled with, you know, intentional purchases, things made of wood, things made of metal, things that are like good for the planet. So if I can just start out by going to charity shops and finding little bits and bobs that I could bring into my home, if I find them, you know, for a bargain, I'm gonna buy them. So yeah, that's kind of what I've done with these, because I know that I will want these in my life when I come home again. And hopefully, I mean, this is a long term thinking, but we might be getting a van and doing like a trip around Europe, so these things I could take with me there as well, so that's awesome. And then the last thing is completely random, and it's a rolling pin. So a few weeks ago I tried to make some cookies or something, I can't remember what I was making, but basically, oh, it was jam roly-poly. Someone wanted a jam roly-poly. We didn't have a rolling pin and it was so painful to roll it with a tin. I mean, if you're ever stuck, then you know, a tin from the cupboard works really well, but it was painful. And I found this rolling pin for £2, and I was like, you know, for £2, an actual really good quality wooden rolling pin, you can't go wrong. So yeah, I got this, and again, I'll keep this in my wardrobe and I can use it while I'm at home, and I'll take it to my future home, wherever that might be. So yeah. I went on quite a ramble there, but I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that it showed you that you can find all sorts of awesome things. The best thing to do with charity shop shopping is to make a list of everything that you need and try not to deviate from that list. So, you know, if you've got in mind that you want a certain type of clothing, a certain household item, write it down, and when you go to a charity shop, just make sure that what you're buying is what you need in your life and that you're not adding clutter, because it's so easy to just keep buying things that you don't need because it's such a good price. But just be intentional with what you are buying, and I think you can't really go wrong. You know, you can find some absolute bargains in charity shops, and the best thing is that you're supporting that charity too. So, you know, most of the money that is raised goes straight back to them. And I think Barnardos has, like, you can get a card and you give them your card number, and then every now and then they'll send you an email or something and it tells you how much you've actually raised for Barnardos. So my whole family take our stuff to Barnardos and use the same card, and we got a note from them a little while ago, and it said we'd raised £53. £53 just from taking our stuff to their charity shop, and I was just like, that's awesome. You know, it's things that would have been really difficult to sell ourselves, and it just means that £53 has gone to an amazing charity. So yes, I really do support them, and I hope that, you know, I've inspired you to do as well if you don't already. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. If you want to below, just comment your favourite charity shops and what country you're from, and it might be helpful to anyone who comes across this video and is interested in like finding charity shops of their own. So yeah, I've recommended my 2 favourites, but if you're in a different area to me, mention which ones are your favourites, because it might be a really easy way for people to find good quality charity shops. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you all have an absolutely awesome day. Please give me a big like if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you're new. I do all kinds of videos about a whole range of topics to do with minimalism, zero waste, living consciously, and also veganism. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those, then please give me a follow, and I will put videos about all of those topics up over the course of a month. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to reply to your comments when I get back from my meditation retreat. See you all soon. Bye guys.